If you're planning to set up a company in Dubai, think twice before you do it. And why do I say that? This is because more than 50% of my clients, they've shut down their companies in Dubai, and in this video I will be talking about why 50% of my clients have shut down their companies. Hi everyone, I am Karan Batra and I've personally helped 1695 founders shut down their companies in the past 14 years. I had some idle time last week, so I thought of analyzing the data of these 1695 companies, and some interesting points came out of this analysis. So I thought of creating a video around this topic. So out of the 3273 companies which I have set up in the last 14 years, 1528 companies, that is almost 48% of the companies, are still active, while 1695 companies, that is almost 52% of the companies, they have shut down. The companies which are still active are flourishing big time. Their owners, they've bought private yachts, private villas. Some have even come out with their own IPOs. But my purpose of creating this video is not to talk about the clients whose companies are flourishing, but to talk about clients whose companies are shutting down. So, out of the 1695 companies which I have shut down, 709 companies shut down because their founders relocated back to their home country, while 986 companies, they shut down because the cost of running a business were so high that they were not able to make any profits. So almost 30% of the total companies which I have set up have shut down because of high cost of running a company in Dubai. And one big component of these costs is the license cost. So in Dubai, every company has to take a license and pay the license fees every year for the renewal of the trade license. And thus, it is not a one-time cost, but a recurring cost which is to be paid every year. To save out on these costs, sometimes people register in neighboring areas like Abu Dhabi or Sharjah or Ras Al Khaimah. It's not that these costs are not payable in these neighboring areas. These costs are payable in these neighboring areas as well. Just that the license cost in these neighboring areas is a bit less as compared to the license cost in Dubai. However, as all these areas are a part of UAE, therefore the same laws apply to all these emirates. And sometimes some smart guys, what they do is they register the company in these neighboring areas while they reside in Dubai. So the company is set up in these neighboring areas, which is say maximum 1 hour from Dubai, while they reside in Dubai, and they also have their bank account based in Dubai. Irrespective of whether the company is set up in Dubai or on the outskirts of Dubai, the license fees will be payable every year. If you're a new business who is just starting up, this cost may pinch you a lot. And this is one of the most important reasons why a lot of companies shut down, because they're unable to afford the high license fees. Apart from the high cost of company setup, the second reason why a lot of my clients have shut down is because of the visa requirements. Getting a visa in the UAE is fairly easy. However, complying with the visa conditions sometimes gets difficult for a lot of people. Sometimes people say that I don't need a residence visa as I don't intend to stay in the UAE and I'm happy traveling on a tourist visa, or I already have a US visa through which I can easily enter UAE. But it is not how it works. To be eligible to open a bank account for your company in Dubai or anywhere in the UAE, you should have the residence visa and the Emirates ID. An Emirates ID is a national identification document without which your company bank account cannot be opened. Somebody in the company should have a residence visa. If nobody in the company has a residence visa, then your bank account cannot be opened. And to get a residence visa and the Emirates ID, you have to visit Dubai and complete the formalities of the medical test and the biometrics, which are a prerequisite for the residence visa, and you will be required to stay in Dubai for a couple of days. After you've completed these formalities, you get the residence visa and the Emirates ID, and then after that you can apply for your bank account opening, which will again take a few more days. The residence visa also comes at a cost and is valid for a certain duration after which you will again have to pay the fees for the renewal of the same. It is also important to note that to retain your visa, you must ensure that you visit UAE once every 6 months. If you don't visit UAE once every 6 months, then your UAE visa becomes invalid. Even if you stay in the UAE for 1 day every 6 months, that will work. The only condition is that you should not be outside of the UAE for more than 6 months at a stretch. So sometimes what people do is they come to UAE once every 6 months, stay for 1 day and then they go back. The only exception to this rule is that if you are on a golden visa or you are studying outside the UAE or could not travel to the UAE due to some medical reasons. Sometimes traveling to Dubai just to ensure that the visa remains active may get a bit frustrating for some people, and therefore they just cancel the visa and shut down the company. And the third reason why people are shutting down companies in Dubai is that generating revenue from Dubai is not easy. People from across the globe, they come to Dubai to expand their business, and if you're just starting up, you may not be able to compete in this environment. But if making money in Dubai is not easy, then why do people from across the globe, why do they come to Dubai to set up companies in Dubai? Well, the reason is simple. Dubai is the land of opportunities. It may not be a good place to start your business, but certainly is the best place to scale your business. In other words, it may not be a good idea or it may not be a good place for startups considering the high cost. But if your business is already set up in some part of the world, say in India or UK or any other country for that matter, and you want to expand your business globally, then Dubai is the best place to take your business to the next level. Dubai is the best place to be doing international business as it offers vast opportunities for both service providers as well as traders. And the tax rates in Dubai are also the lowest in the world. In fact, in some cases, Dubai does not even levy any taxes. If you're planning to scale up your business and are interested in setting up a company in Dubai, feel free to reach out to me by booking an appointment through the link given in the description below. Thank you.